Honourable members, we will move on. Secretary General.
Consideration of bills.
I now call upon the Honourable Attorney General to move his motion. You have the floor, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, pursuant to Standing Order 51, I move that A, the Legal Practitioners Amendment Bill 2020 be considered by Parliament without delay. The bill must pass through one stage of a single sitting in Parliament. The bill must not be referred to a standing committee or other committee of Parliament. Indeed, that the bill must be debated and voted upon by Parliament on Thursday, 28th of May 2020, and that 1 hour be given to debate the bill with the right of reply given to me as the member moving this motion. Thank you, sir.
Is there a seconder?
Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to second the motion.
I now call on the Attorney General to speak to his motion. You have the floor, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, I'll be brief about this. Mr. Speaker, sir, the bill seeks to amend Section 3 of the existing Act, which is the composition of the board of the Board of Legal Education, Mr. Speaker, sir. The board currently consists of the following members: the Solicitor General, the Dean of the School of Faculty of Law of the University of South Pacific, the Chief Justice, Chief Registrar of the High Court of Fiji, the Dean appointed by the Attorney General of a School or Faculty of Law of a University in Great Britain, Australia or New Zealand, and 6, a person having legal qualification appointed by the Attorney General who shall be the board's chairperson. Mr. Speaker, sir, the composition of the board is somewhat odd. It provides for the Dean of the School or Faculty of Law of USP to be a member of the board, but it does not take into account the fact that there are other universities in Fiji, such as the Fiji National University and the University of Fiji, who have also schools or faculties of law that also provide law programs and courses to tertiary students, and whose deans may be appropriate members of the board also. Also, Mr. Speaker, sir, the Act currently limits the appointment by the Attorney General to only the Dean of the School or Faculty of Law of a university only in Great Britain, Australia and New Zealand. This, for example, Mr. Speaker, sir, does not allow, for instance, the Attorney General to appoint Dean of the School or Faculty of Law of a university, say, in Singapore or in Canada or any other common law country. Mr. Speaker, sir, the bill therefore seeks to amend the Act to change the composition of the Board of Legal Education by removing the Dean of the School or Faculty of Law of USP and the Dean appointed by the Attorney General of a School or Faculty of Law of a university in Great Britain, Australia and New Zealand, and replacing them with 2 members to be appointed by the Minister, who is defined as the Attorney General under the Act. The proposed amendment would allow the Minister to extend appointments to the board to any person, including the Deans of the Schools or Faculties of Laws of University in Fiji or any other country for that matter. Mr. Speaker, sir, the bill also amends Section 3, subsection 5 of the Act to allow only the Chief Justice, the Solicitor General and the Registrar to delegate to a person his or her office as a member to the board, which essentially means what has happened in the past with the other members being appointed. They used to send some junior people to represent them or other people to represent them, as opposed to them actually appearing for the actual board meetings themselves, Mr. Speaker, sir. The bill, Mr. Speaker, says, which should be with the members by now, as you can see, has 2 of those amendments to the substantive law, and the explanation there explains itself to the amendment that we are seeking, Mr. Speaker, sir. We need to have these amendments done because as we need to appoint a new set of members to the board itself. Thank you.
I thank the Attorney General for his motion. The floor is open. Honourable Linda Tambuya, you have the floor.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. The copy of the bill, we just received it, so just going through it, skimming through it right now, it would have been good to again receive it beforehand. This morning would have been helpful to note, Honourable Speaker, to give